Good morning. Welcome to my channel, Traveling with Diamonds. Today I'm going to do a challenge. It's going to be an 8-hour challenge. I'm going to diamond paint for 8 hours today. I am going to spin for all my whips and use a timer. And so when I take breaks, I'll stop the timer. When I take breaks for lunch or whatever. The reason why I'm doing this challenge today is my mother passed in 2020, and I think she would have liked diamond painting, and today is her birthday. This is September 14th, and you can see my little black cat, Eva, kind of come into the frame there. And I just wanted to do something to honor her. And so I'm doing a little diamond painting challenge because I think she would have liked this craft once I found it. I think she would have really enjoyed getting to know this craft like I have over the last 2 years, 3 years. So there's my black cat, Eva. We have my first whip here, which is Trick or Treat with Cat. So this is my main Drills and Chills entry, and it'll be weighted the heaviest on the spinner because it's the Drills and Chills entry. And I'll show you the spinner. And I got the idea for the spinner from Diamond Painting and Dr. Pepper from Kate. And I got the idea for the challenge from Library of Diamonds and Natalie, Diet Coke and Diamonds and Diet Coke, Diet Coke and Diamonds. So I thank them for giving me this idea. And if I didn't say I'm traveling with diamonds, my name is Barry. I'm so glad you're here. And let's look at the other whips. Okay, next we have Muni Maid's Baddie Party. And with each of these kits, I have their diamonds and their trays and their pin that I'm working with. So this one will be weighted a little bit different than the Trick or Treat with the Cat because I really like this one. And each spin I'll do a box. I'll do a box with each time I I spin and figure out which kit I'm going to work on. And it takes me, these boxes on Muni Maid Baddie Party, these boxes are about 11 by 10. The ones on the top are like 9 by 11 on the top row. So centimeters. The Diamond Art Club boxes are 10 by 10 centimeters. So that's just a box size I like, a section size that I really like. So we'll do a section with each spin, and Eva's continuing to follow us through this. Then one of my whips that'll be weighted pretty small, but I want to be able to get to them is, if I just wanted to put something in kind of different. This is Space by it's the name of the company that does these mini kits is Paint Gym, And I have 6 mini kits left. Now these are like, I don't know what these are, 3 by 3, 3.5 by 3. They're a little bit smaller than 4 by 4 inches or 10 by 10 centimeters. So they may go a little faster. Usually a 10 by 10 centimeter takes me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to complete. So with 8 hours of diamond painting, we would complete about 4 or 5 sections. So we'll just have to see how that goes. But this is my set of, those are the 4 that are completed, and these are the 6 that need to be completed for Space from Paint Gym. And then this is a whip I've had for a couple of years. This is Schoolwork and Friends by Diamond Art Club, and it's Hermione from Harry Potter. And so the Trick or Treat with Cat will be weighted like a 5. The Baddie Party will be weighted like a 4. This kit will be weighted like a 3, and the Space kit will be weighted like a 2. So it goes decreasing weights as you go down the kits. That's just how I felt like doing it today. But again, we have all our drills, and you can see the kit here. So I'm hoping I get to work on all the kits, but you never know with the spin. You just don't know how things are gonna come out. We'll have to see. So I'll show you the spinner and we'll get started. Here's to a great challenge. Spinner, this is I think heyspinner.com. So you can see that Trick or Treat with Cat has the biggest section. The next biggest section is Baddie Party. The next biggest section is Schoolwork and Friends. And the smallest section is Space. So let's press and see what happens. So the first section I'll be working on for the challenge is Baddie Party. That's exciting. So here I am, ready to work on Baddie Party for my first section. So I'll start the timer here and we'll do one section of Baddie Party, and I'll get back with you when I finish. I finished the section. Yay! It took me 1 hour and 27 minutes. So time to spin again. Spin again. Let's see what comes up this time. Trick or Treat with Cat. So my next section will be with Trick or Treat or Cat. Trick or Treat with Cat. Okay, here we have Trick or Treat with Cat, and this is the section. There's a lot of glare, sorry. This is the section we're going to work on next. Let me try to, there we go. Now you can see it. Okay, I finished this one. I finished it in about 1:31. So we are at 2:57. So we'll see what the next one is. This one went pretty fast because so 1 hour and 30 minutes. We're at 2 hours and 58 minutes, I believe now. I'll put a screenshot of the timer in. But yeah, this one went pretty fast because it's line blocking little bit of color blocking. So yeah, so we finished 2 squares now. Let's see what comes next. So I forgot to screen share the spin, but space came up. So we're gonna do this one. So I have my paint gym stuff here. I got a diamond art club tray instead of the paint gym tray. So this shouldn't take too long. I'll see you when I finish. So I finished this. It looks so good. I finished it in a little bit. It took about an hour. So it was fun. Yeah, this is the space one. So time to spin again. It's been about 3 hours, right? 4 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. I can't remember. I will screenshot the time. But yeah, so time to spin again. I'll try to remember to screen capture the spin. Let's spin again. Trick or treat with cat again. We'll pull that back out. Yay. This is fun. Oh, and I forgot to say, all of these kits are square drills. So it's just different kinds of square drills for every kit. It's fun though. It's been 4 hours. So we're halfway through. Okay, here we are back with Trick or Treat with Cat. This is the one I'm going to work on now. I'll start my timer again. A little bit of the jack-o'-lantern and the dragonling. Just an update in the middle of a section. It's been about 4 hours and 45 minutes maybe. But I have a friend in my lap. Eva, you look up. Anyway, so there we go. Hi, Eva. Are you helping? Are you helping me do the black cat kit? Are you helping? Okay, well, she's moving around now because I made her, but she might settle back in. But anyway, just a mid-section update with cuteness. Now she's making biscuits on my lap. There we go. There we go. Miss Eva. Miss Eva. Hello. It's been 5 hours and 40 minutes. That one took me about an hour and 40 minutes. I think this is the section I did. It's good. So we've done 2 of these sections, so far, and 1 space and 1 on the baddie party. So it's time to see what the next section is that we're gonna do. We still have 2 hours and 20 minutes, so we can get 1, maybe 2 sections, like 1.5 sections done probably in the 8 hours. I am getting a little tired, but I don't have any, nothing hurts, like my shoulder or my back or anything like that. I'm in a pretty good position, so that's good. But I'm just a little tired maybe. I don't know if I have ever diamond painted 8 hours in a day. I've never calculated it, so I'm just not sure. So that's what the challenge is for. You want to say hello to my kitty cat? This is Wally. Say hi, Wally. Hi, Wally. To spin again. So this will be our 5th time to spin. The winner is Trick or Treat Cat. So we'll stay on Trick or Treat Cat and do the next section. That is kind of expected because Trick or Treat with Cat is the most heavily weighted. You can see down here how I have them weighted. I have that as a 4 and Batty Party as a 3 and Schoolwork as a 2 and Space as a 1. And that's how they get their weightings on the wheel. So continuing with Trick or Treat Cat. So the spin was to stay on Trick or Treat with Cat. So we'll be doing more jack-o'-lantern and the top of this dragling's head with his little ears and his little, would they have horns or are they just little ears? Do dragons have horns? That's a good question. I don't know. But yeah, we'll be working on this section. It looks like there's some decent color blocking. So we'll see how long it takes. Hi. That section took me a little longer, but it's done. That's 3 sections from this kit. So it's time to spin again. We have 45 minutes left. So we probably can't do a whole section, but in the 8-hour challenge, but I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad that it's almost over, but I've enjoyed it a lot. So let's see what comes up on the last spin. Here's our spinner. It's our last spin. Let's see what comes up. It's Batty Party. Good, we'll finish a row on Batty Party. Well, we may not finish because I think I only have 45 minutes left. So, we'll get half of a section done maybe. We'll see how the section is. But this was our last spin. So we spun 6 times, I think. Yeah, 6 times. Got 5 sections done and whatever we can get done in the last 45 minutes. So it seems very productive to do an 8-hour challenge. But I will see you when I pull out the Batty Party. Okay, here's the last section we're going to work on this challenge. I probably won't be able to finish it because we have about 45 minutes left. But I'll get as far as I can. It's the finishing the last row, the top row of the first row of a Batty Party. So here we go. Well, I made it. Hi. I made it 8 hours. I made it through 3 colors on here. So it's about halfway done. Let me put everything back where it was and I'll show you all the kits and my thoughts on this 8-hour challenge. But I made it. Yay. Hello. Well, we finished 3 sections on this one. So there's like 3 sections left on this row and 2 more rows. So I'm getting close to finishing this one. That's 17 sections left on this one. This is Trick or Treat with Cat from Randall Spangler. And this is my drill and kill. What drills and. Oh, I'm tired. I can't think of it. Drills and yeah, that's for my event. And yeah, I'm tired, I guess, from doing 8 hours of diamond painting, but I enjoyed it. I think it's a nice way to kind of spend today and think about my mom a little bit. I do miss her a lot. Sometimes I wish she was still here. But yeah, I'll show you the other kits. So we have Batty Party. And when we finished almost all of the top row, so there was one, let's see, we did 1.5 sections during this 8 hours. So this one has 20.5 sections left on it. So it'll still be these will still be my square whips I'm working on probably all fall. I may use the spinning contraption a couple more times to, cycle through them. Then we finished we finished one space. So now there's 5 done and 5 left to do. So we're halfway there on those. And then schoolwork and friends just never came up. It never spun. I stand by the way I weighted things. I want my drills and chills. There it is. I came up with it. Drills and chills kit to finish kind of first. And my Batty Party I want to finish in the fall. And this is a bonus one that I'd love to finish just because it's so old. I started it for drills and chills in like 23 and just didn't get very far for various reasons. It's an older kit, but it has 21 sections left on it, so want to finish those at some point. But the 8-hour challenge was a challenge. I don't think I've ever diamond painted for 8 hours, and I took breaks. I took a break to walk. I took a break to go get lunch, and things like that, and stop the timer. So, I just restarted every time I was diamond painting. So it was 8 hours of actual diamond painting over the course of the day. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And be sure to like and subscribe. And leave me a comment and let me know whether you would do an 8-hour challenge or not. I'll talk to you later. Bye.